Hey yo, this is Zigalazi, and I'm here to talk about the chapter 13, Esther. But the Bible chapter that we're talking about is mass immorality. In this chapter, they were talking about where the people they're giving prospects to others. But if you want to get some help, do it if you can. If you're janitorial or landscaping or any position player, people that in the job they need to do that stuff, do it. That's what the workers do. And don't forget, if you see people they're trying making in a bad threat, when there's mess around here, like when there's junk food or littering around the area, God cannot allow to do that. You know, that's why we want to make sure we have to be trustful and be on the landlord for that. You know, be part of the landlord. You know, God wishes you to become that. But it's good for you because whatever cleans up in the whole area is still different. But it's not that bad. But I think you'll keep it right for this one. But at the end of the day, you'll be finished. You know, and you'll be complete. If complete the life, you can do it. But there's that other job that you have to take out the weeds for the plants, because weeds are bad plants. The good plants are flowers and sunflowers and fruits and vegetables. Those are good plants. You know, there's something we need to watch on what God did. You know, God have apples before since Adam and Eve show up. But you can't eat the apple, because if you do, go to hell. You know, it's plain and simple. You know, I'm trying to give you advice about that stuff, and it's a little bit too ignorant. I think that chapter is okay because they're just pretty short, because it's too useless for people to talk about from God's wish. But if you're in God's good wish, you have to take the without littering. If God takes the chances for littering, police will find out and then go to jail. So that's why you have to take care of yourself and do not get the fine. Because if it happens, the money you can earn from the other positions, landscaping, janitorial. And you gotta have to do vacuuming, clean up garbages, wipe around those doors, doorknobs and stuff. When someone gets sick about that stuff, when you sneeze and cough, those are germs. But if it's a mess, clean it up. That's all you have to do in this life. You know? It's just like the same happened with coronavirus. You know? God needs to give us big chances without getting coronavirus. You know? God wishes to become healthy and get vaccines like Pfizer. But that's the best thing that you need to do in your life. And that's it. So, I want you guys to solve the solutions to try not to make a mess around in this house. Especially my room too. My room has been cleaned too. So, I clean those every time when I wasn't an independent. You know? So, and I clean my bed and I clean everything. God wishes you need to be clean. And that's it. Not dirty. But if you've been dirty for a while, take a shower. If you're working at a job for a while, take a shower. That's it. And that's why you have to make it clean. Not dirty. God do not wish you dirty. Like homeless people and other people. That's it. Alright. So I guess that's it for today. So this is Eli. I'll keep you in there posted. If it I see, keep it real.